Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. He's Mike Brenner. We are the odds couple. We come from sportsbookreview.com. It's week 8 in college football. It's Monday, the 17th, and we're talking with Troy West from TroyWins.com. His new website is TroyWins.com, not allplayswin.com. And we're going to talk about Texas A&M, Alabama. We'll see what Troy has to say here. Now, Mike Brenner, you had a nice call last week with Alabama. They are rolling. Their offense is clicking. They're looking like not the kind of overvalued Alabama team that we see at times. They're actually looking like the undervalued Alabama team that we've also seen at times. This is a tough assignment. Double-digit home favorite against Texas A&M coming off a bye, but you've already gone public. Like them. You've gone official. You like them again this week.
I like them again, half in the game, and I just don't think it's going to be close. I think the youngsters at Texas A&M, which have done an exceptionally well job, very good coach team. This team is definitely, past my expectations, but guarantee they watched film of that game last week, and these youngsters, I think they're going to have some fear in them, Pete. This team is real. The best thing that ever happened was a couple weekends ago when Lane Kiffin went at it on the sidelines because the offense has just exploded ever since. They're not slowing down. Texas A&M has nothing for this team. This will be at least a 20-point win, if not 30-point win, and that is my opinion, and I mean it. I think they beat this team by 3 touchdowns or more.
All right, Troy West from TroyWins.com. Sometimes Alabama struggles at Arkansas. Not this year. Sometimes they struggle against teams like Tennessee.
But they're at
not
home
this
too
year,
now.
And now they're at home facing Texas A&M off a bye. 5-2 against spread Alabama. What's your take on this game, Troy West?
Man, I've been waiting to go mano-a-mano with Mike Brenner for quite some time. The last time we went mano-a-mano, the frickin' weather got involved, and we couldn't get that game in. So this one, let's hope the weather doesn't get involved. And I got to be honest, I swear to God, I have a rule that I never bet against Nick Saban or Alabama. And I'm breaking that rule.
Oh, my God.
Wow, I love it, though.
Mano a mano.
I love the courage.
Here
We're
we
going
go.
head-to-head,
baby.
I love it.
Going with Texas A&M. I think this Texas A&M football team, for a while, I didn't know if they were the real deal, but Trevor Knight is an outstanding quarterback. He's got them playing. You got to remember, this guy beat Alabama in the bowl game a few years ago. He knows how to beat Alabama. He's going to have these guys ready to go. Kevin Sumlin, I think, is one of the best coaches in the country. I like the fact that they've had the bye to prep for Alabama. I think this is going to be a great, great football game. Alabama has not seen a team like this yet. I know that they've faced the gauntlet. I know they beat Tennessee. I know they've beaten Ole Miss. I know they've played good opponents. But I think Texas A&M actually has a very serviceable offense that could potentially put up some points on that defense. And I think their defense will be good enough to stay in the ball game. I'm not saying they're going to win, but to stay in the ball game. I think it's going to be like a 31-21 type of football game. But I think it's going to be decided by 10 points. I like A&M getting the points here. And I'm going against my rule. I really am. But I like A&M here.
Mano, I love it. And you know what? And he's got some great facts. There's no doubt about it. But the one thing, Alabama didn't beat Tennessee. They beat the dog shit out of that team, and they let them know real quick, you're not even close to being in our league. Trust me, the worst thing that happened to Texas A&M for this week is having that bye week. Because guess what? All that put is more fear. It gives them more time to go, holy shit. And I love it that we're going head-to-head, but this is going to be a 21-point lead at fucking halftime. Texas A&M will be lucky to put 14 points on the board.
Wow.
And here's the reason. The crowd cannot wait for this game to happen because they saw last week that there's nobody can come close to stopping this team. They're going to win the national championship. It's a done deal. Bottom line, Texas A&M, and I love Kevin Sumlin. He is, and Troy said it. He's a great coach. But guess what? This is a battle. This is a team that has the best recruiting. And Texas A&M, after cleaning up the Johnny Manziel mess, they're coming down to earth this week, boys. I'm telling you right now, they're getting the dog shit kicked out of them. I'm all over the first half. I'm all over the game. And if they lose, I will fly you down to Costa Rica. That's giving you 16 and a half, my man.
Mano mano. Alabama.
I'm serious. I will fly him down.
Tennessee was a little bit
I got
banged.
to figure out if I'm willing to put down a flight to Seattle on the line, but we'll talk about that.
No, I don't want nothing in return. Bottom line, you win either way. I'm the only one that has the choice of losing here, but I got news for you. I'm not losing this. Alabama's kicking the dog shit out of this team, and they're going to remind them real quick, guess what? You're not a top 5 or a top 10 team, not in this league, baby.
All right, well, it is currently a split line. It's 16.5 or 17, so we can officially give Troy West plus 17.
Yeah, give him 17.
Troy West, do you have any rebuttal to any of the things that Mike Brenner just yelled at you?
No, it wasn't towards him. I'm just fired up to cash that ticket.
Trevor Knight has beaten this team. I think Texas A&M is going to come in with a lot of confidence. They're undefeated. They're in the top 10.
He didn't beat this team, my man. He beat an Alabama team, but he didn't beat this Alabama team.
Alabama was in a great spot last week against Tennessee. Tennessee was completely out of gas going into that game. I think they're in a great spot. I actually love the fact that A&M's coming off the bye because they're coming in rested. They'll be ready to go.
I can't wait for this game just like I couldn't wait for that Stanford game. And that was never even a game. It was never close. Notre Dame never even showed up. And Texas A&M's getting an ass whooping, my man. And I will not be flying anybody down to Costa Rica.
That was a close game.
I love it.
Mano o mano.
Oh, baby, I love it.
All right.
Thank you,
All
Troy.
right. We'll see how this turns out. Troy West from TroyWins.com. Thanks so much for your insights, as always.
Do your research before you bet. Check out our ratings guide to see which books have the best ratings and sign-up bonuses. Open up several accounts and shop for lines at SBRodds.com. Always be ahead of the game.